So, the DJI Flip has been out for a while now, and let's just say, it's got people talking. Some are calling it the DJI Flop, others say it's the ugliest drone ever, and honestly, it's probably the most controversial drone DJI has ever released. We've seen plenty of reviews, and let's be real, negativity always sells. A lot of people buy it, trash it in a video, send it back, and never look at it again. But we've actually spent some real time flying this thing, and we've got a list of things that just don't sit right. So, let's dive into the 10 things we absolutely hate about the DJI Flip. Let's talk about something that every drone owner dreads. Wind. We get it, drones are small, and wind is a force of nature, but some handle it better than others. The DJI Flip? Not so much. It has a level 5 wind resistance, which sounds fine until you actually take it out in anything stronger than a gentle breeze. Unlike the Mini 4 Pro, which holds its ground impressively well, the Flip gets pushed around like a paper airplane. It's not fun watching your expensive drone struggle against a mild gust, and it definitely limits where and when you can fly. If you're planning to take this thing out to the mountains or the beach, be prepared for some serious drift. DJI, we know you can do better than this. Speed matters, especially if you want dynamic shots or reliable tracking. The Flip, it's slow, painfully slow. If you've flown the Mini 4 Pro or the Air series before, you're going to feel like you're piloting a snail. DJI tried to address this issue with firmware updates, but as of now, it still struggles to keep up. If you're just casually walking, sure, it might be fine. But if you're biking, running, or trying to track a faster moving subject, it's game over. It maxes out at about 10 miles per hour when tracking, and even normal flight feels sluggish, especially against headwinds. And the worst part? It's not even something you can tweak. Quick shots sound cool in theory, but if you've ever used them on previous DJI drones, you probably already know the deal. The Flip's quick shots feel even more limited. You get rocket, spotlight, droney, circle, and direction track, but they all feel pretty underwhelming. The worst part, most of them only work within 10 meters. That's nothing. You take off, hit a button, and before you know it, the shot is over. No way to extend it, no way to tweak the distance. It feels restrictive, and honestly, most experienced drone pilots won't even touch these modes. If you're a beginner, you might find them fun for a little while, but once you outgrow them, they just feel like wasted potential. Now this one really gets to us. If you're controlling the DJI Flip with your phone instead of the controller, you're missing out. Big time. No manual controls, no way to adjust sharpness or noise reduction, and you're stuck at 30 frames per second. Seriously? DJI? Why? The app has space for these settings, but they're just not there. If you have the controller, sure, you get more options, but why not at least let mobile users adjust the basics? This feels like a weird, unnecessary limitation, and it makes the Flip feel even more like a toy than a serious drone. If DJI is going after vloggers and content creators, this is a huge miss. Let's talk about design. The Flip has a weird one. While it's cool that it folds up nicely, the camera placement is a problem. When it's folded, the camera sticks out just enough to make it super vulnerable. Drop it, bump it, or even just toss it in your bag the wrong way, and boom, your camera is at risk. Other DJI drones have better protection for their cameras, but this one feels like an accident waiting to happen. If you plan to carry it around in your pocket, be careful. Or better yet, invest in a solid case because one unlucky fall could ruin your day. And your drone. If you're an FPV fan, prepare to be disappointed. The DJI Neo had an FPV mode, but for some reason, the Flip doesn't. Why? No idea. It seems like an obvious feature to include, especially since they're targeting vloggers and content creators who might want to add a little flair to their shots. But nope, no FPV mode, no cinematic tilt, just basic flight. It's frustrating because the hardware could probably handle it, but DJI just didn't include it. Another missed opportunity. The Flip does a solid job when it comes to tracking people. It locks onto you well, follows smoothly, and doesn't lose sight of you too easily. But if you're hoping to track a car or a motorbike, you're out of luck. The drone just isn't built for it. That's a big limitation, especially for action shots, where you want to capture movement at higher speeds. If you're riding a bike or going for a jog, the tracking works fine. But the moment you get into a car, or try to follow someone on a motorcycle, the Flip struggles. It won't lock onto the vehicle, which means you either have to fly it manually or find another way to get the shots you want. It feels like an odd omission, especially since many creators want dynamic tracking features. Most drones have a simple on-off button. Press, hold, and you're good to go. The Flip, it automatically powers on the moment you unfold it. Now, at first, that might seem like a convenient feature, but in practice, it can be frustrating. Sometimes you might just want to check or adjust something without turning the drone on completely. Or maybe you're unfolding it just to store it better, but suddenly it powers up when you don't want it to. To turn it off, you either have to let it auto shut down or manually press a button. This isn't a deal breaker, but it does make handling the drone feel a little less intuitive. A traditional power button would have been a better choice, giving users more control. Hopefully, future updates allow an option to disable this auto power on feature for those who prefer a more manual approach. DJI promotes the Flip as a drone you can carry in your pocket, but that's not entirely true for most people. When folded, it's actually bigger than the Mini 4 Pro. If you've got large cargo pockets, maybe you can fit it in, but for most, it's not practical to carry this way. You'll likely need a small bag to transport it comfortably. While it's still a compact drone, calling it pocket-sized feels like a bit of a stretch. This matters because part of the Flip's appeal is its convenience. If you have to carry an extra bag just for it, you might as well bring a slightly bigger drone that offers more features. DJI's marketing makes it seem like something you can just throw in your pocket and go, but in reality, it's not quite that simple. It's still lightweight and portable, but keep in mind that you'll probably need some kind of case or bag for easy transport. Finally, let's talk about value. The Flip starts at $439 with the basic controller, but if you remove the cost of the controller, the drone itself is valued at around $310. For that price, you get the same camera as the Mini 4 Pro, but with fewer features, a slower speed, and more limitations. It's not that the Flip is useless, it's just that for a little more money, you can get a much better drone. If DJI sold this as a drone-only option at a lower price, it would be a better deal. But right now, it just feels overpriced for what you actually get. Here's the thing. A lot of these issues could be fixed with firmware updates. DJI has done it before with other drones, and there's no reason they can't tweak the Flip to make it better. A simple software update could improve tracking, add new features, and make the overall experience much smoother. But until that happens, the Flip remains a mixed bag. It's a drone that has potential, but it also comes with compromises. If you're a casual user looking for a fun, lightweight drone for quick shots, it might work for you. But if you need a reliable, high-performance drone with more flexibility, the limitations could be frustrating. Ultimately, it depends on your needs. If DJI listens to feedback and makes improvements, the Flip could turn into something truly great. For now though, it's a bit of a hit or miss device. So that concludes our fact check about the DJI Flip. Thanks for watching our video. Like, comment, and share with your friends if you find this video helpful. Subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like this on your feed.